Hello everyone, this is Bear Scooter, and this is a dumb video. I'll say it's a dumb video right off the bat. Why? Because it's Smash speculation. I don't do speculations normally, but I've had something about Smash cooking in my brain, and I've been tweeting about it constantly too, but I've had something cooking in my brain about Smash that I guess I want to put into video format to kind of get it out there to say, hey, this is something that's happening with Smash and is more likely going to influence how Smash is soon coming. Soon TM. So what am I babbling on about? Well, I've caught on to two things that are pattern based, so to say, with how Sakurai has been putting together all of his Smash statements and videos and all that jazz. Not really his statements on Smash, like just general developer blog stuff, but more or less character releases, things like that. More or less, this is going to be incredibly vague, but if I'm thinking right, this should give us what we should expect, when to expect it, and in what capacity. So, let's start off with the first part of when. I've noticed since Smash was confirmed coming to us at E3 that every time Sakurai does a special announcement video, it's roughly 2 months apart from the last one. And Sakurai wants to get, and right now Sakurai has more information to give to us, but he wants to make sure he gets all the information out before the game fully launches. Now we had that Smash Direct a week or so ago now. I don't know the actual time frame. I'll put a date up on screen because I'm actually going to take time to edit this video. And then there's some dates of the other Smash Directs or Smash reveals that we have gotten. But most of those have been, like I said, 2-month in-betweens. So, like I said, we got this one in August. And if it's 2 months, we should be getting another and one final direct about Smash, not concerning, this is just about anything between now and the release of the game, not concerning DLC. That time frame, out the window. I think we're going to get our last discussion on Smash from Master Hero Sakurai between basically like the 2nd to 3rd week of October. So, I'm just throwing out days, they're probably the wrongest days, but like between October 12th and October 17th is when we'll get another Smash Direct, if it's like 20 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever length it might be. But, of the Directs, and I'm fooging things a little bit here for this one, but of all the things that we've been shown, it's all been in 3 categories. It's all been digested down to 3 separate categories of what gets in. Now, as to when they appear in the reel for character reveals, there's no real science behind it because it's been on and off. And again, I am messing with one time frame just to try and prove a point. So, first we have the predicted, the characters that are predicted. Inkling. King K. Rool. Well, not so much King K. Rool, and Inkling's the one I fooged on a little bit to try and squeeze it in here, but some people kind of saw those two coming. Like they, in their head, they're like, the stars are aligning. One of them's a new IP that would probably fit into Smash Brothers in some way, and it's Nintendo's fighting game, so they need to put in all their IPs. Or at least all the ones that are popular. So, but yes, King K. Rool, Inkling. And then we have Echo Fighters. This is a grab bag, but this is usually just nice surprises for people who really like the characters. You know, Chrom, Dark Samus, and also, and then there's a couple other Echo Fighters, well, Daisy, of course, but there's a couple other Echo Fighters I could talk about, but to be honest, I've forgotten them already. But finally, we have the impossible category. Characters that were thought impossible to appear in Smash for one reason given in the past or another. Ridley was initially thought to be impossible because he was too big. Guess who's in the game? Simon Belmont was also thought to be impossible because Konami's kinda got a stick up their butt. And then Snake and Simon happened. So, again, the impossible became possible with characters like this. So, what should we expect? It coming forward with this next one. We'll be looking at, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say 5 characters at most. 5 more characters at most. 2 of them being Echo Fighters. 1 to 2 of them being We Saw It Coming fighters. And then the inverse for the impossible entries. Now, for this, I'm just throwing my own personal bias into this because I'm a person on the internet. I have an opinion of what I want. Oh no, shoot me. So, the Echo characters that we're probably gonna get, I would not, like, I will put on this that I don't want him, but due to a lot of evidence that he's not showing up, and pretty much everybody going with it, I'm going to jump on this bandwagon. Shadow, probably going to appear as an Echo Fighter as Sonic, with a little more teleporty due to Chaos, whatnot, and Final Smash Chaos Blast. That's what I'm going to say. I'm probably wrong. And I'm also on the bandwagon for Isabelle as an Echo Fighter to Villager. Probably doesn't have the pocket mechanic, but she'll have something else. Also, keep in mind, I don't play Animal Crossing. Like, all this stuff I'm telling you, it's like, I don't necessarily want or like this. But the gears are moving in this direction to say, that's probably going to happen. Again, a little bit biased, but I think what will happen here is for the We Saw It Coming fighters, and people are going to be on the bandwagon on this one, but for the We Saw It Coming fighters, I'm going to go with Bandana Waddle Dee and or Geno. Geno and the We Saw It Coming, why? Well, let's take it like this. All of the Mii Fighter, well, most of the Mii Fighter costumes that are notable and people complained about, those costumes have basically been out there showing a interest or a spike in interest for an interest in said characters. Ridley had a hat as part of a Mii costume set. Ridley's a fighter. K. Rool had a full costume. K. Rool's a fighter. I'm not entirely. I think there was a Dark Samus. I'm not entirely sure. I could look that up, or I could just say right here, yes or no. Now, and Geno had a costume. So that's why I say that, and I'm also saying that Bandana Waddle Dee, because even though Sakurai, even though he has worked on Kirby, he didn't create Waddle Dee or Bandana Dee. He has included other elements from Kirby games he hasn't touched, so it's not out of there. And then the realm of impossible. The realm of impossible, I'm pinning to 1 or 2 characters, and they're Nintendo IPs mostly, but the fact that, well, one, I'll explain it for both, but keep in mind this is also personal bias a bit. Isaac from Golden Sun. He has not been in Smash since Brawl. Neither has Snake. No mention of either of these characters were there since Brawl. So, even if by some means he doesn't appear as a fighter, he may even appear as an assist trophy again, because he's been gone for a while. And I'm also going to say Shantae. I know Shantae is more from the indie crowd right now, but something to keep in mind is Shantae started off as kind of like a second-party Nintendo. WayForward gave Shantae primarily to Nintendo up until the end of like the DSi, the Nintendo DSi lifespan, and then they went to every other platform with Shantae, except for the Game Boy Color game. So, much like how, like, if Pokemon Company decided to want to take another IP to the entire rest of the world, oh yeah, Giga Record, that's a thing. Shantae, being on every other platform, though primarily loyal to Nintendo, that could also happen. But these are speculations. They're all tossed up in the air. I don't know what could ever happen. Who knows? Maybe the Sis Trophy for Waluigi was a goof and we'll actually get him as an Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon. Please God, no, why? Now that I've said that, somebody's gonna make that happen. Or at least mod that to make that happen. And I guess this is where you guys come in. I've said these characters, and it is a personal bias to what I want. Frankly, I'm saying this just because, again, this has been a speculation that's been on my mind, and I wanted to get it off my mind so the rest of the internet could kind of pick up on what I've been noticing. But I could be wrong. I could be incredibly, horrendously, horribly wrong. We could probably get no more fighters. I'd still be happy. Why? Because pretty much every walk of life from Nintendo is in this game. So, even if we get no more new characters, I'm happy. But what about you? Hey, I haven't done a viewer questions in like 6 years. Let's make it now, huh? What about you? Is like organize it, like kind of how I've given you the impossible, the echoes, the saw coming, or the predicted, whatever you want to say. I probably should use that word earlier. That would have been nicer. You know, throw it in there. I know at one point I had, because some people would love it, but I know I had Fawful in there. Is Fawful your impossible? Cool, throw it in there. I guess I'm curious to see what you guys think. I also am curious, guys, to see if you've noticed these same trends, or if you think I'm onto something. And hey, am I wrong? Cool, I could be wrong. That's the fun thing about speculation. We're guessing if something will happen. We're not saying it's gonna happen. We're sitting here going, you know, there's a pattern. And if the pattern matches up, we could get this. Fast forward a month and a half to Sakurai. Oh yeah, here's what this new story mode is. Leave me alone. Okay. I say story mode. Whatever the hidden mode was from the recent direct. But, hey. If you took the time to listen to this, thank you for listening, watching, as I mumbled ceaselessly into the void that is the internet. I guess I could do more speculation videos on this if I catch stuff like this, if you liked it. And hey, guess what? You guys get to determine if you like it or not. Because there's these buttons right down here. I think they're down here. Are they down here? Fucking, I don't know. Scooter, flip the image if it's the other side. But there's two buttons right down here. You know what they do? They say, I like this video. This is a good video. You know what this one says? It says, you're a fucking moron. Stop making these videos. Hit either one. It influences what I make, mostly. And that's all else I got. So, thank you for your time today. And I'll see, and regardless of what might happen with the next few months, I'll see you guys in December when new Smash Mouth happens. Why the fuck did I call it Smash Mouth?